Hi, my name's Joy, and this year I'm doing the 12-week Get Foxy challenge with Fernwood Fitness. Hi everyone, so this is week 3 of the Get Foxy challenge, and this week I've actually felt like I've settled into a really good routine, but I did feel like there were ups and downs. I kind of jumped into it with the week 1 challenge all rearing to go, and I guess week 2 I kind of felt like my body started to getting a little bit exhausted, and so I felt like I just needed to slow down just a little bit. The change in routine just meant that my body was just getting, a beating in more ways than one. And so it really was just getting adjusted to it. And so I think that slowing down a little bit really made a world of difference, especially equipped with, eating right, exercise, and just a little bit of rest time. So I had a full exercise schedule planned this week, but I honestly didn't take into account how battered my body would feel after last week's fitness challenge, which was the 1 rep max. And so I was still feeling sore from that after a few days. So what I did was I actually took some lighter options, especially in the group fitness classes and the boot camps, because there's always lighter options, and that way I didn't feel like I missed out, but then I also felt like I was giving my body a rest a little bit. And it wasn't until I kind of sat down and thought about it, and I was like, wow, I actually attended every single boot camp this week, and it just so happened to be that Carnley Fernwood were holding their launch on the same day. So although I don't usually work out on Saturdays, I was able to, because of work, I was able to just take a little bit of time off work and then attend the launch, or part of the launch, and then also the boot camp for that day. And I'm really glad I did, because I was actually also able to take a good photo with just a couple of my team members and also our team leader, Selena. And this week's fitness test was the beep test, and I honestly haven't done that since I was like 15, and I remember doing it and remember how grueling it was, but this time I did it and I got a 5.4, so I kind of think that I probably could have done a little bit better, but it was a good effort, and especially for a Saturday morning. And this week the club also had a weekly challenge, which was 80 burpees in the fastest time. And a group of us did it, and I ended up getting 4 minutes and 29 seconds. So my name was actually on the board for a few days there, being the best weekly score. And then obviously it got taken over, but still, the little achievement was a really great push for me, and I was really proud of myself. And I guess after towards the end of the week, I actually ended up getting food poisoning. It also happened to be on the same day as my birthday, which was just on the second last day of the week. That just meant that it kind of threw out my exercise schedule a little bit. So I wasn't able to work out on the last day of the challenge, and I kind of feel like it was a setback, and it kind of is a little bit of a setback, because I ended up working out today, having recovered, or feeling like I had recovered, but I was still a little bit weak. So it'll be interesting to see how week 3 goes. So on to my food. Last week I was just horrified at how much I just wasn't meeting all the right levels of protein, carbs and fats, and so this week I actually tried really hard to ensure that I met all the levels necessary for my daily needs, and I kind of did that, which was great. For most of the week I found like I kind of did have to make sure that I ate, and I forced myself to eat all the snacks even though I wasn't hungry. And kind of at some point I just thought that maybe the food that I was eating was just a little bit too much. So I was really worried just whether I was going to be putting on weight or not. And I'm not actually sure I've mentioned this, but I'm actually pescatarian, so I have a vegetarian diet, and I also eat just seafood. And one of the things that was pointed out in my food coaching meeting was that because I do eat a lot of fish, it does increase the level of natural fats that I intake. So it was advised by my food coach to just decrease my carb intake just a little bit, just to allow for the level of fats that I was intaking. Overall, I think that this week I was really onto my food, really meticulous about everything. And so next week what I'm going to start focusing on is making sure that I have my protein intake evenly dispersed over the 5 meals that I'm having throughout the day, which I think will be a little bit more challenging. To be honest, I never really thought that food coaching could make a difference, but I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to put my trust in these, professionals who know what they're doing, and just follow the plan. And I did doubt myself, over the course of the week, because I was eating a lot of food. But my body actually responded really well. And before I talk about my progress, I've taken some photos of the foods that I've had this week. I love my photos. Oh, and it was also my birthday this week, so there were a few meals that were eaten out. So I've taken a few photos of those just for you to see the options that I took. And the last meal that you can see here was the meal that got me sick, even though nobody else got sick. Okay, so this is the exciting part of the video. On to my progress. This week I actually lost 1.5 kilos, which actually makes it a total of 2.2 kilos in the last 2 weeks. I'm actually really happy this week, as I've mentioned that I was really nervous because I was eating a lot more, and I also lightened up my exercise a little bit. What was also interesting to see was that the club also put up a progress tally chart according to how many kilos lost per group, and every dot stands for a member of the group for every kilo lost. So this week I was able to add 2 dots to the red team. And so, moving on to week 3. I'm actually a little bit worried because I'm still recovering from food poisoning over the weekend. So, I know it's going to be a few tough days before I settle in. But I'm really looking forward to getting back into the exercise this week, as my body isn't as sore as last week. So, this week is about visualizing the new me and thinking about, I guess, how I'm going to be at the end of the challenge, which will help me succeed. And so I can't believe it's actually, the week 3 already, and I'm really hoping that I can keep this level of determination throughout the whole challenge, and I'm pretty sure that I will. But I'm just hoping that I'll be able to reach my goals, because I know that it's all in the mind, and that if I think I can do it, then I'm going to be able to get there. I guess I have a goal for this week, and that's to make all of the challenge group fitness classes this week, because I actually can. And I'm hoping for about another 1 kilo weight loss this week, just because I've got my goal of 13 kilos by the end of the challenge. So wish me luck, and I hope everybody has a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.